Happy Wednesday. Continuing on with campaign stuff. Hobofist, that's view group 6. And take a look at them later on today. But Gimpy the Crusader. Currently 3 days, 13 hours, and 15 minutes into this playthrough. This is playthrough number 4 for me. I finished 3 previous runs. First run was as a Lich. Second was Azada / Gold Dragon. And then the third one was as a Demon. So we're doing the alternation, evil, good, and now we're doing the angel run. Going pretty well. It's different, somewhat, than the other runs. Each run is slightly different from the others because they've got little, customized stuff. Plus, we also have the newest companion, Ulbrich, from the last Aquarians DLC. He's got some additional stuff in different areas of the map and thing. He's got his own little storyline as well, as all the companions do. So it's been a slightly different, and it's been a different experience. The Angel's pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie, the Angel is pretty strong. A lot of good buffs. A lot of good buffs. We're not talking about short, they not the. I mean, they've got the round by round buffs too, but they've got the buffs you can crank out to 24 hours long, and they're very useful. Definitely worth getting, that's for sure. And the combined spellbook with the with the angel and the cleric together is, like I said, there's some good combinations in there. Okay, now having said that, this is where we left off last week. That's right, we just did, well, not just, but we finished Erilu's the Laboratory, which, again, spoiler alert for if you're doing the Angel run. Targona is an angel that we were looking for. Again, part of the Angel run here. Which you don't do in the other ones, of course. You run into her, but you don't get to really rescue her. And because we're doing the Angel run, that was, a thing. So we were specifically looking for her, actually. And she is a friend of, sort of, kind of, the Hand Inheritor. But more importantly, she's a friend of Lario, I think. The Angel. Well, actually, not the friend. They're considered brother and sister, if I remember correctly. And this is the events there. What the hell was that? What was that? I think it's connected to the Radiance, right? I think Lariel's the one who used no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Lario. I'm getting on. There's so many names to keep track of. But anyway. Angel storyline stuff. Cast of characters. So, Gimpy, the Crusader. He is, of course, a Crusader, which is an cleric archetype. He gets basically all the stuff that regular clerics get, plus a little bit more weapon focused by a little bit, not too much. Current weapon of choice is the Greatsword. Currently using the Fatal Beacon, which is a +3 cold iron. Actually, I don't know if it's technically cold iron. It's just a +3 holy Greatsword, converted to critical hit, blah blah, reduces stuff. Basically, we're using it because of the extra holy damage on it that's there all the time, which is 2d6. No, the regular damage is 2d6. Oh, so that's different. I just noticed that. No, they're all, I guess they're all 2d6. I've been playing Champions of Corinne, which is a RPG set into the Dragonlance universe from the early 90s, and it's based off Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, which predates the 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons, which is Pathfinder is based off of. And the stats for stuff is different. Like Great Swords and Advanced Dungeons and Dragons is 1d10, so I see 2d6 and go, oh, that's cool. That's better. So, anyway, but they're supposed to be 2d6 because they're Great Swords. Anyway, so +3. Good aligned, holy, so it does an extra. How much? It should be. No, not take off. I lost it. Info. So, holy. So it's 2d6 of holy damage, so that's a nice addition. Along with the other stuff that throws onto it, like he is using the Covenant of the Inheritor. So all party members within 30 feet get +2 bonus caster level checks, made to overcome spell resistance, weapons become good aligned, and kind as if they were made of cold iron. Okay, so this thing. So cold iron, automatically good aligned, so we don't have to use those buffs. +3 holy. So that's what it is. And then we also usually put the Crusader's Edge on it too for, you know, dealing with demons and that kind of thing. So anyway, that's Gimpy, our cleric Crusader. He also has a pet because he is a
Hello everyone.
Cleric of the Green Faith.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. So I was saying he is a Cleric of the Green Faith, which gives him, you know, he can choose animal as his domain, which we have. And as a result, he has a pet. He has a pet bear. His pet bear is named Espresso. Espresso the bear. Espresso's role is primarily to be Gimpy's horse. Gimpy rides around to combat, right under Espresso. Espresso kills stuff, or tries to kill stuff. He actually is pretty competent, actually. He's a pretty good tank. Armor class 51, but he's got buffs and stuff on. Yeah, he's got bark skin and some others. But anyway, 51 armor class, not too bad. So nice little tank, and he does his job well. And the other characters that are mainly taking part in the story, we've got 4 companions, 1 mercenary. One mercenary is Veronica. She is a dwarven blood kineticist. Why blood kineticist? Because it finally works. I've tried it using a blood kineticist in previous runs, and they weren't quite finished yet. They still actually technically aren't finished if you want to be picky, because her main weapon of choice is a blood blast. You know, she blasts people with blood. The problem is, it's a water blast graphically in the game, as in it looks like water. It doesn't look like blood at all. All I have to do is throw in some, you know, a little bit of red in there and they'll be happy, but no, it looks like a water blast. So technically, not really done, but the abilities work, and that's the important part. So anyway, her main job in the group is to be our damage dealer, and mainly a sniper type, as opposed to what a Rochelet does as an archer. Archers are more of a DPS, and the Veronica as a blood kineticist is more of a sniper type, front-loaded big damage for 1 attack instead of having like 3 or 4 attacks like a Rochelet has. Actually, yeah, she has 5 because he's in a speed composite bow right now. So she gets 5 attacks and does between 15 and 20 damage. Veronica's doesn't show up here, but her blasts do about 70 plus each, something like that. Awfully short for Crusader. Well, they're supposed to be short. They're dwarves. But anyway, so welcome back, Fanny. One of our companions on a regular basis now is a Rochelet. Why Rochelet? Because we have not done a run with her, basically. We've done her storyline for the most part, but she has not been a regular member of the party before. So in this particular run she is, and she's doing her role fairly well. We're pretty happy with what she's doing. And then we have Darren. Same story. We've done his storyline, so we know where he's going and this kind of stuff, but we've never really had him be a regular member of the party. This time he is, and it's been entertaining, to say the least. And also his role in the party as an oracle is to be a buffer, healer, and actually his main role is supposed to be damage dealing now, because he finally got his fire ascendancy through the mythic path stuff, and he has access to a bunch of arcane fire spells now because of the red salamander ring, which gives him fireball, fire snake, and all those other things. And then he's got the scorching bracers, which gives him access to the scorching ray stuff. So he's very much focused on doing fire damage and some other stuff too, and that's his role. Hey Ring, welcome back. Happy Sunday, everyone. So anyway, that's him. And then we have Sela. Sela is the tank. We've had her in the group off and on in different runs. as our tank, and she does the job well. And then we have Ulbrich. Ulbrich is the companion available through the Last Sarkorians DLC. He is a shifter, specifically a Griffinheart shifter. His role in the party is melee damage, and he walks around as a Griffin most of the time. He's got his own little storyline, of course, and been pretty happy with him so far. Did you do Blackstone yet? With the bracers there, you could run Lightning Elemental Ascendant. I haven't done Blackstone yet, no. That all his spells would bite. He doesn't have that many spells. In all honesty, he doesn't really have that many spells outside of what he gets from the items. And he's already got Fire Ascendancy now too. He got Fire Ascendancy last week, so he's set on doing damage, I think. And because the Fireball, that's from the item. Basically all his offensive magic is from items. It's not because we've been selecting them. Because again, he's still acting as a buffer, or that's his job, is to do buffs too. I mean, yeah, I guess Flame Strike, but that's covered by Fire Ascendancy. So he's set. He's fine. Just an idea, and you could respect him later. Yeah, if I want to go through the pro. I don't like respecting once we get past like level 2, because it's such a pain in the ass. It takes so long. So, anyway, that's Darren. That. So everybody's covered. So there's our cast of characters. Okay, and as far as quests go. Dun, dun, dun. So we are working on. Actually, we're back in here. There's some string buffering, or is it just you? It's you. As far as I know, it's you. Of course, if I said that, I dropped like 50 frames. So it's still not me though. I think it's a Twitch thing. Because again, I hadn't dropped any frames until Fenny asked, so, and even then, it wasn't enough to make the stream buffer. That's just not nearly enough. So it might be just a Twitch thing. It happens from time to time. Anyway, so what are we doing today? I don't know. What should we do today? We already talked to these two. Oh, I think we're supposed to go back to. Actually, does it say? Companion Quest, Wayward, Crusade, Middle Game Errand. So, we don't have any more stuff related to our mythic stuff. Just the 5th Crusade things, the Outcast, which is this one. Wait for Glass's chance schemes to be revealed. Back to the roots. Oh, we still have to go do the land thing. We need to bring land back to go see Chief Saul. The Wayward. So retrieve one historical Stargate Preacher. One of these unfortunate stands on an owner. Blah blah blah. We're told the obvious conclusion, of course. We won't. Went to the extortions. Why is this a thing? I started buffering before Fenny asked. Well, the thing is the drop frames didn't happen until after Fenny said something, so it's probably a Twitch thing. And stream previewed the same audio clip 3 times while you reloaded the page. Yeah, that might be a Twitch thing. Just might be a Twitch thing. Okay, so middle game. That's the thing we still keep doing. Merchant's request. Gray wants to know if there's truly a valuable relic in the Forest Temple. What Forest Temple? Harrison Cray. What Forest Temple? Okay, since we're here, let's go see what's up here. Who's over here? Captain Odan. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Ugh, still waking up. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, almost 10:30. Still waking up. Good thing we came back here. Dorgalinda. Hail, she says, salutes you with her bad hand. Amidst the critical shortage of supplies, a number of soldiers who call themselves the Fellows of the Crusade have set up a black market in the army. They steal everything that's not nailed down, trade medicine for swords, and spell scrolls for tobacco and rations. They know better than to ask for anything from command, so they take care of themselves. And if someone's not happy with the trade, out come the knives. I don't know how to deal with it.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised, and over $1,500 has been raised so far. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And if someone's not happy with the trade, out come the knives. I don't know how to deal with it, except by alleviating the shortage of essential supplies. We should press Menda for more deliveries, and we need to sort out our storage, build some decent warehouses. Right now, it's a thief's paradise. Well, Jeff, an underground market, huh? What's so bad about that? Let them trade things. Let's authorize it. Then there won't be a black market, just a normal, legit market. Usually, if someone is in need of something, we are the ones who must provide it. We should ask the priests of many different gods. They have wealth and influence. Maybe they can help. Man, you thought I was joking when I said our soldiers would soon need our experience of surviving in the caves. Well, here we are. This is the day. Time to live off the land. I'll teach your fighters how to survive on barren rocks, and there won't be any need for a black market. Okay, so choice effects. This increases finance points income by 20, material points by 1. Only on one market can be built in each fort. Oh, that's per market. Usually. Shrine increases energy points by 1 and finance points by 10. Only one shrine. I don't really care about the shrine stuff. Salvager's Post increases materials and energy points by income by 1. Only one salvager, so it's 1 and 1. Go for it. What you want to do? A warehouse increases finance points income by 100 if it is built next to an inn. Material points income by 1 if it is built next to a supply center. And energy points income by 1 if it is built next to a sanctuary. Only one warehouse can be built in each fort. Warehouse built next to an inn is 100 material points. Or sorry, inn built next to a supply center. So that means you have the 3 buildings. You're dead, barely slept. Oh, don't say that. Hey, Night Medic, welcome back. Good afternoon. So, warehouse or was Wooljuice? Or market. So not as much finance points, but we only need the 1 building. And we still get the material points. Because this one. So warehouse increases finance, and it's built next, but it's got to be built next to a bunch of different stuff. There's not a lot of space in a lot of these outposts. Unless they start getting upgraded. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too. I want the material points more than anything else. These extra finance points are nice, but you have to build 2 more buildings to go along with the warehouse. This one is just 1 building, 20. It's the same amount of material points, but it's less finance. But doesn't require all the other buildings either. I think we're going to go with market. Because that way you don't have to do upgrades all over the place. Why is the solution right there? The market will fix everything on its own. When there's trade, there's gold in life. Thank you for making on the call, Commander. I'll report all further developments directly to you. If I run into anything else that requires your attention, I'll immediately convene the council. If funds or materials were in short supply for me, it might be funds. Yeah, that's what I can't remember either. Well, funds can be, well, they can all be supplemented with real money, so it's not a huge deal. Markle. So many strange, terrible things are happening here. A fisherman from the tiny, peaceful village of Chili Creek enters the hall. I saw enough horrors on my way here to last a lifetime. Then why'd you keep coming? Building in every outpost is very good. Oh yeah, I usually do, but you still have to build that other building to get the material points. But of course, I didn't show up empty-handed. The whole village took up a collection for the war effort. It's not much, mind you, but it's something. We're just doing our part, however small, to help you win the war. Look, diplomacy. How did you get here? You walked. By pure luck, I figure. You're surrounded by all this horror. The land is dead, the trees are all gnarled and twisted. There are monsters roaming around everywhere, ready to jump out at you at any moment. Thankfully, I ran into a Crusader patrol, and they brought me here. If it wasn't for them, I would have ended my trip in the teeth of some nasty beast, that's for sure. How are things in the village? Everything's been peaceful and quiet. I just get wistful just thinking about it. Now I'm kicking myself for being such a fool. Why didn't I just stay at home? What was I thinking, dragging myself all the way out here to the world one? But you know, it's just not right. Sitting home quietly, hiding behind the heroes who risk their necks out for us every day. So I decided to pay you a visit. How is Jernok doing? He's settling in, that's for sure. Almost one of us now. Heals the sick, fixes the nets with the others. Before you know it, he'll be learning how to swim. He chuckles good-naturedly. Would you like to stay here with us? No, thank you. I hate to say it, but I'm no Crusader. Fighting demons is not really my thing. I'll get some rest before I head out, take a day or two to look around the fortress. It'll give me some stories to tell. Then I'll head home to Chili Creek. I've already seen more of this trip than I've seen in a lifetime. Anyway, you better come back to see us. We'll be waiting. Thanks for coming to visit. Thank you for defending our peace and quiet, he bows respectfully. We've gathered up something else for your heroes, but I couldn't bring it with me. It was too heavy to carry. Come to our village and you can pick it up yourself and pay us a visit while you're at it. We're always glad to see you. Well, we'll see you later. Good luck with all the fighting. Think inns provide a fun bonus if you have no unit production. Yes. Generally don't need that many units anyway. Tend to build an inn in every spot or near to. I build them as needed. I tend to build them in the... Where do I don't remember where I usually build them. Why so slow? Why is it being so slow to load? Come on. I don't know why it's taking forever. Remember the Tower of Yogg or something. Yoth? What? Remember the tower. What's that reference to, Ring? That location almost always win your bigger outpost because it's a good spot to teleport to. Yeah, there's the one like right in the middle. That's the one. That's usually the first one I develop that far forward, and I think I'm developing it right now, actually. Come on, what the hell? There was an update this week, wasn't there? There was an update this week. Okay, so yeah, the one we're talking about, it's...
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. So we're building the Citadel, and we're going to do a watchtower here too, just to give a little bonus to our armies in the area. Supply center for more stuff. Oh, where's the market? So the market isn't actually here yet. Oh. Yeah, for some reason market isn't there. I wonder if it's requires a higher level base or outpost, whatever. Bet it does. But yeah, this is the one you're thinking of. The lands of the Yath Watch. This is our army. Army is currently all moved out. I only have 2. That one. Need more paladins. Can't recruit those yet. Speaking of, though, so this watchtower, supply center, garrison archery, garrison stables. So can't do anything about that yet. So I guess we should do, we have decrees to do for that. That's just for morale we don't need. Okay, I think we'll do lands thing, get that out of the way. Of course, we have to go all the way back to Canabros. Or do we? I think we do. Pretty sure we do. Damn it. Also, tower is something location 2. I think that's the one, though. I mean, there's that one, and then the other one that I do later on is to the north. That's basically the road to Is. And because of its location, it gets you to other places faster too. Which really isn't that big of a deal as the Angel, because you can talk to What's-His-Face and he can send you down to basically the same area. He's got a level 8 spell. Level 7 and a level 8. When did that happen? Okay, so Radiant Ground, Ward against Weakness. Sun Marked. For 1 minute per cast level, the target's attacks deal an additional holy damage per 4 caster levels, and any creature striking the target in melee deals normal damage, but also takes fire damage per caster level. 1d6. Sorry. Takes 1d6 of fire damage, plus 1 per caster level. That's not bad. The Wall of Light. Damage your caster level to any evil creature going through it. It also grants any good or neutral the ability to do more holy damage when they pass through. Name of location changes from Tower of Yath to Lands of the Yath. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's Yath is the one you're thinking of though. Because that's the one, that's like I said, that's the first one I usually develop. Poison Breath. That's very angelic of you to use that. Sun Marked though. Level 8, so this is stuff starting one. So Angelic Aspect Greater, Venture's Blessing. Target gains the combined effect of Divine Power, Holy, or Greater Heroism spells for 1 round per caster level. That's not a huge buff at all. Firestar. Oh, Frightful Aspect. So yeah, I don't think that's going to help real much, or a whole lot when he's on top of a bear. Gale of Life. Allies within a 20-foot burst. Breath of Life that affects all allies and blah. Holy Aura already. Oof. The damage per caster level to living creatures in the area of effect. Very angelic to use that. Storm of Justice. Spell functions like Bolt of Justice, except it affects multiple creatures. Oh, this is the this is the holy damage fireball, isn't it? Yes, this thing. Storm of Justice. And Bolt of Justice is... I need to go down here somewhere to see what it actually does. Where is Bolt of Justice? There it is. So this is the single target one. The target is evil, the spell, so it does. 1d6 points of holy damage per caster level, so that's 16. But they're evil to take 1d8, and if they are an evil outsider or undead, they take 1d10 per caster level. That's a lot of damage. Poison Breath, Angelic Halitosis, yes. It's the universe's way of telling the angel he needs to visit his dentist more often. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, so you're set. You don't memorize, you do, but you should be all set too. You don't memorize, you don't memorize, you do. All set. Orbital laser? I don't think that's an orbital laser. I think that's just a tactical nuke of...
Watch out for trouble.
Everything dies. Let's see. Scroll. Why does it take her off this all the time for me? Nanio, get in there. An alchemy. I don't think he does potions. He doesn't do potions. I don't think you ever have anybody who does potions. The scrolls. Haste. We need haste. Because we don't have anybody that can cast haste in the party right now. Why are mortals always striving to become rich? Your world is so interesting, so full of things to dream of, but lots of people think only of money. You can dream about pies in the sky and it doesn't cost a thing, but if you want to make your dreams come true, you need to put some money on the table. Okay, off we go. Okay, espresso, let's go find some stuff to do. Now, as far as, where is it? Back to the roots. Land and his commander. Go with him to Chief Soul to finally meet the mongrels of the cave. Okay, so we have to go back to Dresden for that. And are we supposed to talk to Amber about her thing? It doesn't say we're supposed to, but I don't think I've talked to her in a little while. So we'll just see what she's up to real quick. Since we have to walk through the city anyway for the most part. Anyway, happy Wednesday. Sorry, it's not Sunday, it's Wednesday.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised, and over $1,500 has been raised so far. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And Mrs. Gimpy and I are supposed to be doing one of our walks tomorrow morning, actually. We need to make up for our mile from last year still, and the plan is to do that tomorrow morning. So, everything looking good so far as that goes. Okay, Ember. Tell me about yourself. Stuff. What I call you Ember. Don't really care, because we kind of know. Where are we from? Can't believe we haven't talked to her yet. Really good. It's really so easy for you to forgive them. I'm not sure I could be so merciful. No one can say how much good or evil they have in them. Blah blah. Do you worship any deity? Shakes her head. Nope. That's why she's a witch. How do you survive on the streets? Well, stuff. Where do your powers come from? She's a witch. Those tricks, I have them from my grandma, who was a witch. Elven witches. Thank you for your answers. Okay. People in the city seem to like your sermons. Are those sermons? I just tell people things, simple things. Anyone can figure them out. People are much cleverer than me. But they listen to me and say thank you after, and I probably just have a pretty voice. Okay, well, so go. She watches you with a radiant smile as you leave. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, loot on the ground. How did we miss that? How did we miss stuff on the ground? Oh, the ground is in the wagon. Fanning. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being love and 1 hate, how do you feel about Mexican food? 11. Is that a trick question? And when I say Mexican food, I mean real Mexican food, not the stuff that you experience as you get farther away from the Mexican border. In my experience, that food is not really Mexican food. It's a weak imitation. In order to get proper Mexican food, you have to be in Mexico or really close to the Mexican border to get the really good stuff. Like the spicy? Yeah, I like the spicy stuff. It's hard to find sometimes, and there's different types of of spiciness too that you get, because there's different styles. Like the most popular is the Tex-Mex style, which is what most people are familiar with. But there's the Santa Fe version of Mexican food, which is spicier than normal, which is really good if you can find a good restaurant, which is the hard part. But we found one over in Arizona one time, and it was really, really good. But the spicy stuff doesn't bother me at all. I like it. I like spicy stuff, especially as I've gotten older. I appreciate spicy food more. But not all spicy foods, like Indian food. The spicy Indian food, I'm not real fond of. But spicy Mexican food, sure. Spicy Chinese, usually. So it depends on where it is and where it's from. But spicy dishes usually don't bother me. And like I said, I like them overall. What about your people? Stuff. What's it like living in your caves? Don't really care. Are you really descendants of the first Crusaders? Of course they are. It hasn't been that long since the first crusade. Why do you know so little about your ancestors? Because they die so fast. Do you have a way to tell day and night and you can't see the sun in your caves? Oh, do they care? Do mongrel tribes fight each other? Sometimes. You're the only member of the Neathholm tribe to call your peoples mongrels. Why is that? I don't know. Thank you. I found everything I wanted to know. What do you think of life on the surface? Stuff. So much reading. They should have voiced all this. I'd never leave a needy person in trouble. We've been given more than most, which means I'm now more able to help others. If I didn't reply, don't take my words as a reproach. I like grumbling as much as cracking jokes. Stuff. What do you think of what happened in the Great Garrison? Do you feel your change in yourself? Of course he does. And that's that. Okay. So before we go off with land, let's make sure he has stuff. Oh, Lan has to level up too. He's a few levels behind us. Wicked Longbow, he can live with that. It's not horrible. Okay, so before we do this, let's save real quick. Just to be safe. And Lan. Oh, that's right, we made him into a Slayer. I think we're taking him up to, what, 10, I think it was? I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's not going to really be spending too much time with us, but get him up to the Divine Anathema, and that'll be good. So that's a no on Indian Curry. That is correct. That is correct. I've had it, and it doesn't do anything for me. So again, Lan, we're taking up. I think we're doing 10 on 10 and with him. 10 of the Archer, the Zen Archer, and 10 Slayer, I think. Proof critical. Longbow. Slayer talent. Let's see. Oh, archery stuff. Iron Will, lightning reflexes.
Archer's holding.
No. So he doesn't really need that stuff. It's medicine. Power attack, intimidate, prowess, so it's not a thing for him either. Combat, trick, snapshot. Let's grab that. And level 8. Now we're going up to what, level 12 total, right? Oh, that was an easy level to do. And this will be that. So this is a regular level 11 feat. Doesn't get anything as a Slayer. Oh, here we go. So another Slayer talent. It's no problem. Again, not critical thing here. His job here, he's just a fill-in character. We're just doing his quest. His quest stuff, so we don't really care too much. Outflank. We want outflanking though. Because everybody gets outflanked. Doesn't matter if you're a ranged person or not. And then nothing here. It's another combat trick. Now he has outflank. So clustered shots, snapshot. There's outflank there. So where's the improved snapshot or whatever it's called? Precise shot. Oh, you need rapid shot to do? Oh, that's stupid. Oh, that's stupid. He needs to take rapid shot in order to get improved snapshot.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
So why is rapid shot stupid? Because as a Zen archer, he's not supposed to... Does it screw with his stuff? Perfect strike, point blank shot, proficiency, flurry of blows. Cannot use rapid shot or mini shot when making a flurry of blows. So he could take the feat in order to get the other one. He just has to remember to turn this off, because otherwise it screws up his flurry of blows. Well, that's stupid. But again, we really don't care. So, I'll take the rapid shot. It's a wasted feat, but in order to get the better snapshot stuff, it's not a big deal. So this will be Slayer 10. Oh, look at this. Doesn't the wisdom help him hit stuff? I can't remember. Okay, so land, all set for now. Okay, let's go deal with his stuff. Get all the way down to Canabras. And swap out a roof for this for land. Oh, we didn't do his mythic stuff. We'll do that once we get out. Stuff because we rusted. Anyway, land, mythic. He's still only a couple points behind. It's not a big deal. Cleaving shot. No. Distracting shots. If you hit an enemy with a ranged attack, you either receive a penalty AC. Yes. Just making sure, and that should be fine. Deadly Aim Mythic. Some more damage. Now we can do the extra feat here to get the snapshot thing done. Rapid Shot Mythic. That you won't be using. I say we do improve snapshot. There we go. Better range. Okay, take care of our army stuff first before we go anywhere. Let's see. So headhunters we don't care about. Marksmen. Hey, look, we can hire you. Barbarians we don't care about. Those guys are recruit. You guys go park up here and. Oh. Champions and Paladins. What are these guys doing here? Seriously, what are you guys doing here?
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
All we need is somebody to move troops around. And assign there. So, you guys, and then we're going to have cart these guys over to the main army. That's your job here. You're a ferry. A ferry of troops. Okay, so you are going... down this way. And we can't go any further that way, so you guys are going back this way. Ta-da. Okay, so we want the paladins. Oh, 12 more. Nice. Okay, those we don't care about. Axe hunters we do. Dwarves we do. So that's that. Okay, so our army, which way do you want to go? We still have to clean this one out. Probably wasn't a bad idea. Or a bunch of undead. Sure, I guess we can come down here and take care of them. It'll only take a couple of days. And back in Dresden, what happened here? Help from Queen Galfrey. Oh, that's where they came from. 12 Paladin and 3rd Champions. Okay, Enchanting Faultless Daybreak. Fate of the Altar of the First Retriever. Okay, with that one. Blessing of Bastet. Fate of Chilbor's Hide. Fate of the Unholy Symbol of Rovagug. Or the Fate of Soulshear. Soulshear, the Glaive. You don't have anybody using a Glaive. Faultless Daybreak. Okay, so all our armies, except for the ones that are out here. Put you guys back in. Oh, we got the extra champions. Oops. Yeah, more about that later. Okay, so with land, we are going. Where's land? There's land. We're going down to Canabras. Two days. Why did you stop us? Oh, because the day went to the next day, right? Yep. Okay then. So army. Keeping Gimpy and friends a little company or clearing out the road for them. And you're going back to Dresden. And what happened in 2 minutes? Nothing. Oh, an event. Heavenly audience. An angel is awaiting the audience in Dresden, hoping to share the wisdom of heaven with the leader of the Crusaders. Have we left yet? I think we left yet. Oh, we're barely gone. We're never going to get out of Dresden at this rate, but...
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Good timing. Good timing. So...
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Not the citadel. No, this is outside the gates, right? Yes. Anyway, so while this is loading, I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, see what Mrs. Gimpy and the dogs are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.